Fracas, first there was an arrow that went by your head, and now a glaive spins, just barely missing you.
Oh, come on, guys!
Shall we rediscover what was happening?
Yes.
Yay.
I mean, after all, no time has passed in this world, even though however many weeks have passed in the real world. So,
Thanks to relativity travel.
yeah. Thanks, Alistair Reynolds.
There are no pig boobs in Alistair Reynolds' books, by the way.
Yeah, that's.
So that's just.
There are talking pigs.
There are lots of talking pigs, though.
Jiminy, yeah.
Genetically
Anyway,
modified
I digress.
pigs.
Sorry.
So glad to have come in late on that particular.
It's all right. You all have traveled from Hommlet to the moat house to do some investigations. There has been a lot of talk about Basilisk. You think you have eliminated some gangsters out of this room here that I've just pinged. You've taken residence in it. 2 of them managed to escape through like a passage that they dug out over this corner here. And one of you, I forget who it was, like peeked your head into this space over here and saw the big massive lizard. Holy cow, is that the Basilisk?
Mhm.
That's where we're at.
That's where we left.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
We barricaded the door and we fell asleep. We did
Yep.
rest.
So
up.
everybody gets to take advantage of a long rest, which for those of you who don't play enough D&D means you're essentially at full hit points. Any spells you might have cast, you can cast all your spells again.
Ooh.
So you're back
So
up at full strength.
Slots are full. My slots are empty again.
Yeah, your slots are all available to use. Anything like that. Anything that requires you to like have a long rest to refresh your abilities are all available to you now.
Nice.
That's good.
And that includes the breath weapon for the Dragonborn.
Nice. Damon, would you
Mhm.
say there would be roughly 12 hours left of Goodberry?
Actually,
I think
no.
it's a 24-hour spell.
Yeah, it wouldn't be 12. I would put it at maybe a handful of hours because you did have to travel here. You did some exploring.
Okay.
A long rest is a minimum of 8 hours.
Okay. Yep.
So you've got a handful of hours left on those good berries that you got from Jeru, the druid, back in.
Let's go get wounded.
We searched this room that we're in and we didn't find any secret passages going down, correct?
You didn't do that, but you can do that now if you want.
Okay. In the time that... So Alaric's just going to get a little funny here, just like spending time poking around the place and seeing what there is. Would an investigation check be appropriate?
Search is really what we want to do still. Or, I'm sorry, perception.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Perception rolled a 15 plus a 4 is a 19 total. 19.
All right. You feel that you have scoured this chamber to the best of your ability, and there's nothing really secret about it.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I think I've given you everything that you found otherwise in the last session.
We found a staircase over here, didn't we?
That one goes down.
That goes down, yes. Okay.
This was a staircase that
Yes.
went up, but it's blocked by all the ruins of the upper level.
The
It's
ceiling
all collapsed.
collapsed.
As far as you could tell, there's no way to get to the upper story / stories. In fact, there's not even much of the upper story or stories there.
Okay, we have access to this room with the big lizard that's in the corner.
Yep.
And then we have these 2 unexplored rooms just before it. So what do we want to do?
No, what do we want to do? Do we want to explore those, or do we want to finally deal with this lizard?
Oh, I hate black marks on my...
So then let's do this strategically. Since we know the thing's down there, let's everybody get ranged, whatever, and then we'll see if we can kind of like slowly work down. Alaric will take point because Alaric's the stealthiest.
Okay.
And we'll just work our way and see. First, we'll deal with the basilisk. Then we'll deal with the
Yes,
ropes.
I agree.
Oh,
Can
okay.
we just agree to call it a large lizard at this point?
Right.
That's
Okay.
exactly.
It's a snake.
Lizard
It was,
TBD.
it was a lizard. I
We
think it was
also fought a
described as
snake, but this is different. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
snake was
we
fought
killed the
down
snake.
here.
Okay, Frank Wind will...
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
it almost,
okay,
it
I'm
almost killed Jesker.
okay, that's fine.
And
I'm,
me, I
I'm not
think.
gonna.
Dwarven
I'm just saying, if it's a basilisk, it's a snake.
Frank Wind will get one of his
I'm just being pedantic.
And follow
In the-
behind.
In the D&D worlds, at least, basilisks are not snakes. They are
Right, they have
they're
feet,
giant
right?
lizard-looking things.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
They're
Just so you
cold,
know.
I don't think I realized that.
they're
Yeah.
cold-hearted snakes, though. I mean, that's fair to say.
Especially when you look into their eyes.
Yep.
Stop.
Oh,
You've
They-
been telling
they've been telling
lies.
Yeah, I will. But I'm
Okay.
a lover boy, say.
Okay,
I don't
who do I
remember.
take experience points from here for all this? Somebody needs to be punished.
Dang it. Alaric.
Oh, Rob.
Hey, it's not like I started it. Oh, wait.
All right. So do we want to start working down the hall?
Yeah.
You have a marching order.
Sure.
Is everybody trying to be quiet and stealthy?
Yes.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Alaric's gonna go like 20 feet in front to try and
Right.
see if.
Let's start with you, Alaric. Why don't you roll a stealth check for me?
Okay. Alaric rolls. Okay. So I rolled a 15, stealth of +8, so that's 23.
Wow, that's really good. Your
Wow.
friends can't hear you.
Okay.
You're sneaky. So if you're staying about 20 feet ahead, you can get to, this spot here, and nobody else will be closer than about here. Does that seem reasonable?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ranged weapons are out, of course.
Ranged
Yeah.
weapons are out. Why don't the rest of you give me your stealth checks as well, just so we can see how it's going to go.
Alrighty.
That's a 3. No
Well,
stealth.
Oh.
I rolled.
No dex. I'm sitting at a
Very
3.
nice.
I'll put it in the.
22.
22. That's awesome.
16.
16. That's pretty good. I hear that someone got a 3. Jorgen?
That's me. Yeah.
Is that Jorgen that got the 3? All right.
Um,
So unfortunately, Jorgen is like clanking into the rest of you, and he is not quiet in the least. He's making lots of noise. The rest of you are doing pretty good. But nonetheless, Alaric up front, sneaky pants. You want to peek around the corner and see what you see?
yes, indeed.
Okay. You see in this south corner a lizard. It's probably awake, but it's just kind of sitting there dozing, like its eyes are kind of half lidded. Doesn't seem to have noticed you. It looks like it's made some kind of nest or bedding for itself down there.
Okay.
So it's relaxing. Doesn't appear to actually be asleep though.
Okay. So then Alec's gonna turn around with the shh motion to the
Mhm.
face or to this dragonborn face, and then like kind of quiet down, but like wave everybody up and make a sleeping motion.
Okay, so that's the reason I had everybody roll. Jorgen is not quiet on this approach. I think the other members of you would have gotten away with it, but because of Jorgen's incompetence, the lizard thing, like you hear it, you were facing the other way because you're facing your companions, but you hear it moving behind you.
Okay.
So you know
then-
it's getting up and moving.
So I'm just gonna make a slithering motion with my hand and get ready to see what's going on.
Jusker interprets those gestures. I think he wants us to lay down and do the worm.
Okay, Grandpa.
Fracas is not going to do the worm. Fracas rolls her eyes, +2.
Absolutely rolls my eyes.
I'm going to probably ask for initiative here within a few moments, depending on what you do, Alaric. Like, are you turning around? Are you backing down the corridor? Or are you waiting for your companions? Give me a quick response, please.
Can't get advantage on this thing. I
Quick
was gonna
response.
try and hit it in the bedding. No, I'm gonna just try and slowly back down about 10 feet,
Okay, go to
kneel
the corner.
down, and get my short bow ready to fire whatever comes around the corner.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and roll initiatives.
2.
I have a 5.
Sorry, I also have a 5 on initiative, so I have 7. Sorry.
9.
Alaric's 21. Jorgen got a 7. I'm assuming, Column, your dexterity is more than 10.
My dexterity is 20.
Okay, so then you would go before Jorgen would go on turn 7, I do believe.
So here's what's going to happen. Alaric, you get to go first. You see this thing poke itself around the corner and kind of give a grumble. Rawr, and bares its teeth, and it looks like it wants to charge down at you. So it's going to charge. You're farther up, so it's going to charge at you as soon as it gets the chance. Are you going to look straight at it?
So at this point, I'm seeing it come around the corner.
That's right.
And then I'm going to like fire at it.
Okay.
When I get enough mass.
That's fine. Do you want to look straight at it?
Yeah, I guess Alaric. Wouldn't know what's going on. So
Okay.
I mean, we haven't talked about basilisks for the last 3 fucking months.
That's right.
So, yeah, why not?
I don't know how to
Yeah.
fight a basilisk.
Okay. Sounds good. Why don't you go ahead and take your shot?
Ooh, dang it! Rolled a 19 out of 20. So with the
19's going to
things,
hit.
okay, perfect. And so then it's gonna be d6 plus 4. Okay, so that'll be 9 total damage.
Ooh.
And then is the
Very good.
door open? Like, are any of these doors open to the north or south?
No.
Okay, then actually, Alaric's gonna bounce back into the room back yonder.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then
yep.
kind of take cover quick.
That sounds good. The Fracas, you are up.
Sigh. Okay. I think I'm going to try to where and at this point it's just it's poking its head around the corner, correct?
You can, it's coming. Yep. So
I
it's
can see
not
it.
glaring. It's not glaring directly at anybody just now, but it will be soon.
Okay. I would like to leap over it to get behind it.
Oh, very nice. Do you want
if I
to?
can.
How much focus on its body do you want to give it? Like, how much do you want to look right at it as you are doing this?
Not a lot, because not a lot. I mean, it'll all be peripheral vision on my part.
Fair enough. So you're gonna run down the hallway, leap over it. Sounds
Yep.
good, and then give it an attack from behind.
Yep.
Okay, I like it.
With my trident, I should point out,
That's awesome.
from behind.
Okay, why don't you give me tumbling is what it used to be called. It's now called
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. Thank you, Jesus. Give me an
Thank you.
acrobatics roll, but please subtract 2 from it because you're trying to be so careful about the where you're looking.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, it fits the situation.
Here we go. Yeah. 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
That includes the -2 penalty.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. So you don't look the most graceful as you do it, but you just barely clear its body.
Okay.
You almost stumble when you land,
Okay.
but you've made it. But you're essentially like a couple of inches off of it. Make your attack.
Okay.
But you're behind it, so I'm going to assume you're thinking you're not looking at it in the eyes. So go ahead and make this a regular attack.
I
roll.
am not
penalty.
looking at it in the eyes now.
Go stabby stab with it.
No! I was being so impressive. That would be a 4.
A 4. Oh. Did you roll a natural 1?
No.
Okay, that's all I wanted to be sure. Oh, you rolled. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you don't hit. So you were so impressed with yourself, and you're like, well, that actually worked, that you didn't really get a good hit off. That's okay. Not bad, though. You are undamaged.
I'm still standing basically right behind the basilisk.
Yeah, you're behind the business end.
Now I can backstab, so that's a good thing.
Frunkwind.
Okay, Fracas is now behind the creature. So I will go with my longbow and one of my +1 arrows.
Oh.
So
Now, how directly are you looking at this thing in its face?
I'm not looking at its face. I'm kind of looking below its kind of neck towards its torso region.
Okay.
Now
Again,
I
just
really want it to not be a basilisk, and we're all just so paranoid that we're like obliquely looking at this thing's shadow to try to hit it.
Okay, so,
I'm gonna assess a -2 penalty on your strike as a result of you just trying to be careful with how you're looking at it.
yeah, but I'm still looking at it.
-2.
Okay, -2. Okay, so is it just a D20 plus my +4 attack -2, or do
Yep,
I have
that's right,
any
yep.
other modifier? Okay.
Nope, that's the only other modifier I'm assessing. So it's your normal attack roll result -2.
That is super. That's 5.
5 is not good.
Wow, that was a waste of a +1 arrow.
Frogwind, this nice magic arrow goes whizzing by your head and thunks into the wall behind you.
All
Or
right.
Fracas, I mean.
What?
Yes.
Oh, ow. Hey.
We can still get it back.
Yep, so get it back. The basilisk, it's its turn now. It's like this. It kind of watched you fly over it, the Fracas, so it actually whips itself around and tries to bite you.
Of course it does.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, what's your armor class?
20.
Oh, Jesus. 20? What?
No.
Ding ding. I rolled well.
Okay, well,
You've got
it didn't hit
+5
you.
Your dex? Holy hell.
Mhm.
okay. Well, Basilisk, that's the Basilisk's turn. It tried to bite you and it did not succeed, but it is now facing you, face to face, as it were. Jorgen, you're now looking at the rear end of this thing.
Ah! He's going to yell and come running up, get within 10 feet of it, and then strike with his
Right.
glaive.
All right, go for it.
Snicker snack.
I'm presuming you're not being too careful. Like, you're just going to go ahead and just...
Yeah, I'm just going for it. That's a
Just gonna go
12.
for it. Total 12?
Yep.
Guess what you hit?
Yes. Oh.
Damage.
So let's see. That's going to be 12 of the damage.
Holy cow, that's a big strike.
Yeah, it is. I rolled 8 on my d10, and then I'm coming around with the back end of it
Oh my gosh.
with
it's like
a
a second
natural
strike.
1.
Oh no.
Yep.
So you're flinging your glaive around, you lose track of it. It flies into the room ahead of you. Over Fracas, first there was an arrow that went by your head, and now a glaive spins, just barely missing you.
Oh, come on, guys.
Nice.
The
Thank
first
you.
one still hit, right?
Yeah, it
The
did.
first one still hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Jesker.
I'm gonna try casting, and now this thing's facing away from me, right?
That's right. Yep.
So I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
So I have to make a magic attack roll.
That's right.
So it's a cleric spell. Does that mean I do it plus my wisdom?
Spell attack modifier.
Yeah, it's whatever your spell attack modifier is. So it's probably wisdom, but
Yep. Cleric gets wisdom.
Yep. Okay.
It's wisdom plus proficiency.
2 in this case because you're first
Okay.
level.
Right. Okay. So D20 plus a net of 6 between the two because I got kick-ass wisdom.
You must be kick-ass. You're so smart. I mean, you're so wise.
I needed it because that got me to a 12 with that.
12 is good enough. Yep.
Okay.
You hit it.
So it is. The rules say 4d6 radiant damage on a hit.
4d6? Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
4d6.
It's going to be a bright blast of light. 14?
For 14.
Oh,
And if that didn't. Oh, did that finish it off? If not,
that does finish it off. There's this
okay.
big blast of light,
Wow.
and the creature like howls in pain and collapses.
Cool.
Well, that was
And-
anticlimactic.
If that hadn't killed it, the next attack would have been an advantage against it because it would have a mystical dim light glittering on it.
Yeah,
So,
you done killed it, people.
sweet. Okay, but
We
that
spent
used a
weeks talking
spell.
about it, and it took you one round.
Was it a basilisk?
How are you going to find out?
See,
Thanks-
as it's dying,
thanks,
Colin,
Rob.
look into its eyes.
George is gonna go get his glaive.
Yep.
Yeah. Frankwin's gonna get his arrow.
Yeah, your arrow is fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
let's-
straighten my hair because you guys.
Let's go check
messed
this
it
room
up.
out.
Yeah, let's flip the room quick.
You may remember that you saw a chest that was essentially right near its lair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's intact. So you find the chest. You can open it. It's not locked or anything.
Yep.
It's got 33 copper,
Chain.
a chainmail shirt, a light crossbow with 24 quarrels. This was clearly some kind of barracks. There are the remains of cots and some other wooden chests like footlockers.
Does anybody need a light crossbow?
Not
Jester.
really. I've got one already.
Okay.
I've got
Alright.
a longbow, so
Yeah. Okay. I'm good.
I have javelins.
We'll take the light crossbow then. Especially if you got a high dex, it'll give you a better chance of hitting stuff.
Ballpark, how heavy would you say this lizard looks?
It's several hundred pounds.
Oh, okay. I would think that, if it is in fact a basilisk, like its eyes might be worth something to the right spellcaster or alchemist or whatnot. But I kind of don't want to deal with dragging it or decapitating it and trying to carry it around. Maybe it's something to think about on the way out.
Why don't we get a hold of Robert F. Kennedy Jr.? He'll take that head off for you, and we can just strap it.
now.
Okay.
Okay. Frankwind will take his bejeweled dagger and he
Ooh.
will plunge it into the lizard skull and dig out these eyes. He'll dig out the eyeballs.
Okay,
Messy.
you can have some eyeballs.
That's
Cool.
pretty butch. That's pretty butch.
Well, he's a wizard. I can probably find some use for lizard's eyeballs.
Yeah, maybe we should skin this on the way out if we're going to.
Mm.
I say we continue.
Basilisk
Especially when,
skin boots.
well, yeah,
Does anyone want that chainmail shirt?
you're not going to be able to use it.
No,
But we're gonna
I don't
take it.
want it.
Oh,
I'm
no,
just
we're
asking
taking it.
if anyone wants it.
We're taking it all.
So there's
Yeah, I
nothing
don't
else
think I
in-
need it.
Nothing
Yeah.
else in this room.
Brackus, are you interested in light crossbow? You're not forced to take it, but it's something you can
No.
use if you wish it.
I have
Okay.
javelins.
She likes her javelins. Fair enough.
I like my javelins.
All right. That's it for this room, unless you want to do anything else here.
All right. Good
Okay,
night of
let's-
role playing, everybody. Bye.
Let's
Oh.
check the room to the north here.
All right.
Okay. Yes.
As I recall, you were kind of cautious about some of this before. Am I right about that?
Is
Yeah.
there a door or is it just a doorway?
It's a door. It's closed.
Frankwind will have a listen.
Okay. Why don't you roll a perception check, please?
15.
You don't hear anything.
And it's a closed door.
Yes.
Come open it up.
Frankwind will knock at the door.
Oh,
Knock, knock, knock. You open it, and what you see is like a moldering kitchen. There's a wooden cast through the fireplace. There's some foodstuffs that smell pretty bad. That's what you see.
what's on the bottom one then? Unless anybody wants to flip it.
Yeah. Does anybody want to go into the room and flip it? Is that a
Sure.
no?
Oh,
It's a
Okay.
no from me.
That's a no. Okay, fine. Are you doing the same kind? Are you listening and all that other good stuff?
I'm sure I'll listen again.
Perception check.
Oh, 21.
21. You don't hear anything.
Okay, open it up.
Okay.
Gelatinous cube, gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous cube. You can see that this was once a nice chamber, small, but it's pretty much only got like bits of ruins in there. There's a wall crescent in the outer wall with like a torch stub. I mean, the wall crescent itself, if you were to remove it from the wall, it's made of silver, you can tell. It might be worth something. In case you're like really trying to strip every ounce of value out of this place.
No, I'd leave it for now.
Okay.
I'm not interested anyway.
Okay.
Well, do we want to go downstairs?
I
Yes.
think that's where the action is, probably, yeah.
Now it's time. Yep.
Okay. The time has come.
So, do we want the same marching order? Sneaky one goes first, and then
I think so.
nobody has message for a cantrip?
I do not.
No.
Okay. All right. Oh, and Column, I think Ray of Frost, it's not a line. It's just, you just hit somebody. So you're just rolling it against someone. So there's no
Oh,
overshot.
okay.
It's not Cone of Cold, which is
Well,
like the
that's
fourth
what I
level
was
badass.
confusing it with. I was thinking of Cone of Cold.
Yes. Yeah, that
I'm
that would
glad. I'm glad we have a. I'm glad we have a D&D whiz here. So it's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah, Frankman will go second or third in the marching order, and he will. He'll arm himself with his long sword. I think at this point.
So you're starting to come down the stairs, and you hear before you get to the as you're getting to the bottom, you are hearing like a bunch of squeaking and scuttling along the floor,
Aw.
all around you as you're coming down these stairs. Do you want to
We have to
continue on
stop
down?
and wait for Jenny to play if it's rats.
We
Oh, I
hurl
think we just
Jenny's
need the
character
soundbite.
down the stairs.
We just need the soundbite. It's rats.
So, do we have enough light to see down to the bottom of the steps, or does our front walking person?
I have dark vision.
Alaric does not.
I could cast light on an item of yours if
Well,
you
let's
want
just-
as a cantrip.
Why don't you do that? That's
Yeah,
reasonable.
I'll cast light on an item of your choosing, sneaky person.
Okay, sure.
So,
Okay.
sneaky person, you're down to the bottom of the stairs. I've revealed the whole thing as you would see it if you go ahead and enter. But like, I'm presuming you're still on the stairs because you hear all the loud squeaking and scuttling.
Yeah, just taking my time using the light and seeing if there's anything like a mass of rats in front of me, or if it's just clear and just keep working around.
I don't know about a mass, but you certainly see many.
Many, okay? Because then we're gonna have to shoo them away.
They are definitely interested in your light. You can see them starting to gather at the foot of the stairs and like right around here, and they want to start coming up. We're gonna have to roll initiative here soon, unless you take some immediate action to do something else.
Wizard, blast them!
Yes. I'm gonna.
What if they just want to get out?
Okay,
Frankwin.
let's
Frankwin's
hold on.
gonna Firebolt.
I will let you do the firebolt, but there's going to be a battle. Let's at least get the initiative out of the way. But Frankwood, you can have a free turn. You can have essentially a surprise round all to
my
yourself.
initiative is I wrote 15 plus 5 on initiative 20.
Ooh, I have 16.
Damn! Oh, well, Jorgen's the same.
12.
I like consistency.
Look at us rolling high on rats.
It's the rats. Yeah.
I'm gonna fireball these. I'm gonna roast up some rats.
All for the delicious meals. Won't have to eat out of your stores today.
Roasted rat.
All right, so Franklin, you get a free round regardless. So go ahead and get your attack in. There's at least a dozen of them, you figure.
Yeah, well,
Is there-
firebolt's only targeting one. I'm
Yeah,
not
but it'll
wasting
scare the
firebolt
rest.
on a rat. I am
And
gonna.
it starts it on fire, too.
I could also magic missile them though, and I could hit like a few of them.
Tree.
Oh no, hell! Let's firebolt them and hope it works. Oh god, that is a 10.
A 10? No, that's not good enough.
God damn it!
They're a bit harder to hit than that. So that was your kind of free round. Now it's the official lineup of everybody. So Franklin, you happen to just get to go again.
Okay, magic missile then.
Okay.
It's not
Because now they're
what I
at your
thought
feet
before.
and attacking all of you on the stairway.
So it's going to be 3 of them. The first one is going to be 3 damage plus force to knock it. So I'll send it flying. Okay.
3 damage.
And 3 damage again plus a force.
Is that on the
And-
same one?
Nope. It's a different one. And then
Different one?
5 damage and a force on a third one.
Okay, 5 damage.
So I'm hitting 3 rats.
Okay. They're like
and they're all,
bing
and
bang
they're all
boom.
getting flung back too. So
Yeah, they go to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh,
Are
boy.
they deaded?
No, they're not deaded.
Thank you.
Wow, what kind of rats?
Alaric.
are these?
As it turns out, these aren't regular-sized rats. They are rats of unusual size.
Chicago rats.
Yeah. These are big ones.
Okay, so I guess
I
that
throw a
being
deep dish
said,
pizza down into the bottom.
Alaric being at the front is going to breathe fire in a cone and try and get as many of them.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably get several of them.
Can.
Yeah, go for it.
So I think, let me look at this. Dex save, Dex DC 11 for half.
Right. Okay. Roll your damage.
Okay, that's a red one and an orange one. That's fire. Fire colors for 8. 8 of the fire.
Okay. Wow, you hear some real serious squeaking on that one. Looks like you got most of them with that. Almost the only ones you didn't get were the ones that got flung around by magic missiles.
Okay, fair enough. So
Most of the rest of them got it.
Alaric's gonna kind of step back and let the beefy boys move in then.
All right. The rats try and recover. They're all singed but really unhappy. This is only a 10-foot wide stairway. So, Alaric, I think you're still kind of there. And who else might have been kind of close to the front with Alaric? Who was going to volunteer to be nearer the front to Alaric?
Frankwind would have been quite close too.
Frankwind? All right,
Mhm.
you two are going to bear the brunt of this. There's going to be 2 of these largest rats on each of you. They are going to bitey.
Ooh.
And they're pretty good at bitey. Ooh, that one's a big one. That's a good hit.
What?
Oh yeah, they both get you. Yeah, you're each bitten twice
Damn.
by these little suckers.
Twice bitten, once shy, they say.
That's right. And they've got sharp little gnashing teeth. Frankwood, you can take 9 points of bitey damage.
Oh, 9 points. I'm dead.
Duh.
Okay, you go to 0.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Alec, you take 9 points.
Down.
Okay, you go to 0.
Holy crap.
Jesker.
I can stabilize you with Spare the Dying cantrip.
Right.
Can I do them again and again?
Oh yeah.
Yes, over and over again. You never run out.
But how long do they have to die before they stabilize? Because I guess plan 1 is to get rid of the rats, right?
They'll have to take dying checks over the course of at least 3 rounds, which are just straight D20 rolls. There's essentially a 50-50 chance that they get worse each time they roll.
Mhm.
If you have 3 of these failures, then you're dead.
Mhm.
The house is fallen on you.
All right, shit.
But
No,
if you manage to pass 3 times, then you're automatically stabilized.
Okay, I'll start with the wizard, I guess, and do a Spare the Dying cantrip. Touch a living creature that's 0 points. The creature becomes stable.
Who do you
They
want to
won't hit.
stabilize?
Okay.
Frankwind.
I guess I don't know. Since Frockman went
isn't that
down
what you said?
first. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to get you next time, if there is the next time.
Have some optimism.
Jessica's kind of a fatalist.
I guess after seeing at
Yeah.
least one person drop already, and then now it's 2.
Or
All right.
shit. Actually, wait. I could just try casting Cure Wounds on one of them, and they could hop right back up, right?
They can hop right back up.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna burn that second spell slot right away, and I'll. God, that flame breath is a pretty good weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or the.
You would know that I kind of I guess I don't know if Alaric would have told you they can only do it once a day. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
You would know.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
would
I'll stick with Franklin this time and cast Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
Or Cure
roll
Wounds.
your curing.
That's D8 plus spellcasting modifier, and I know you've got the house rule to not be.
On your
D8
dice roll, you
plus-
just ignore 1s and 2s. Yeah, roll them again.
So that's a 7.
Okay, that's pretty good. 7 hit points.
Frankwind leaps to his feet.
He's
Okay, but
fine.
now I am out of spells already, except for my
All right.
crappy cantrips.
The Fracas.
Yes.
Thank you.
You have reach, so because you got that long thing, so you can actually poke around all these people if you want.
Oh, that's right. I
Yep.
also have javelins.
You
Which
have
I-
javelins. Either way, yep.
And how many rats are left at this point?
Right now, there's the 4 that are able to get to anybody. The rest were like singed and or
Right.
like thrown back, and they seem a little. They're not really sure what they want to do. Does that make sense? Like
Yes. And then
they're not
another
entirely happy with the result.
another
here.
question: does intimidation work on them at all?
You don't know until you try.
Oh, come on.
Now, you can do things like try and intimidate while doing an attack at the same time. If you can just describe for me what it is you're about, things might work. But you won't know until you try it.
That's true. I'm just trying to figure out if that makes any sense to get them to back up.
So you can already tell that most of the pack is nervous.
Right. Well, that's, you know.
because they've been blasted and singed badly,
Forget it- forget
very
it
badly.
works. Yeah.
And at the same time, I will rise up to my full height, which is probably not all that tall, but no, I forget. It's a little bit on the tall. It's, tall for a
Hey,
girl.
You're
And-
larger than normal.
right?
No, I'm 6 foot something, aren't I? Anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pose in glory. I'm going to hold up my trident. And I'm going to scream really loudly because I can actually deepen my voice if I feel like it. Although that's not going to happen right now on this thing because, I could, like whatever. And I will look at them all with my glowing eyes because they're
Right.
colorful and glowing. As I take this trident and try to take out one of the rats. So is that good?
Go for it.
So what do I
make
do?
make your attack roll first. Let's just see how this goes.
17.
Oh yeah, you speared
Ooh.
it good.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
6.
Okay, you kill it.
Yay!
Roll your intimidation check.
19.
There you
Oh,
go.
oh my! I think that works. They squeal in horror and run off.
Yay! We needed
Whee!
that.
Well done.
All right.
They go scamper.
I am going to quick then. So cantrips I could keep using. So I'm going to do the, what's it called? Spare the Dying. Yeah, I'll quick get the other. Who else was down to 0 points?
That was Alaric.
Alaric. I'm going to quick
Okay.
Spare the Dying for Alaric to at least stabilize.
Then we'll bring Alaric.
Does Alaric have any good berries left? We can
Yep.
cram
I think
some.
all of you have your good berries, so you could just feed all the good berries.
Oh, yeah.
Alric can have Frankwin's good berries.
Yeah, same. Because
Yep,
those are
I
just
think-
1 point each, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think Alaric is essentially at 5 hit points now.
I
Yeah.
can
Fine.
give him mine too.
Yeah.
Jorgen's gonna hold on to his.
Okay, Alaric's at 4 hit points.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Wait, I said I could give him mine. Are you
Yeah,
including
that was counted in that, I think.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Ah,
You said you counted it before I said I would give it away.
I just assumed everybody was going to do it.
Don't
mhm.
assume.
Duly noted.
All right, there we go.
Downward.
Okay, you are in this chamber, so you come down here, and you're going to get a look around. And I hate to do this to you, but Alaric, I assume you're first.
No. Jorgen's gonna take it.
Jorgen's going to go first.
Yeah.
Make a perception check for me.
9 and a 5 is a 14. 1-4.
Ooh, 14. That's not bad. Let's compare that here then. Okay. You're like, what the? You look up, and you see dripping from the ceiling down onto you a green slimy thing. You step
Oh, no.
aside, and it slaps into the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can jump back 10 feet to 10
Yep.
feet.
We'll just keep the initiative order the way it is. Who's first then in the initiative order? It is
Rockwind?
Frankwin.
Franklin, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a green slime. It's trying to get up the stairs at you where the rats once were.
Oh, I'm firebolting it.
Firebolt. Go for it.
Oh, excellent. That is a nat 20. That is
Oh.
25.
Oh,
Oof.
holy cow. Yeah.
Roll high.
How much damage?
5 points of fire damage.
You know what? You think you've eliminated it. It's gone.
I think I've eliminated it.
Well, it's not moving anymore, and it smells terrible. And there's only little bits of it left.
All right. That was easy.
Yeah, so long as it didn't hit you, you're fine.
Jesker will speak up at this point. We're out of all of our healing but one good berry. And
I
our
have lay on hands.
ooh, okay.
Ooh.
And our spells are running low, so we might think of not going too much further. But I forgot about lay on hands.
I'm ready to explore some more, but
All right.
we can definitely fall back if we need to.
So this chamber, there are these two doors to the west. I don't know if you could tell from what I've revealed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's you can see detritus on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a bit of rubble. There's bits of like broken armor and weapons, broken containers, broken furniture. Everything has been junked.
Is it worth searching through the rubble to see if anything of use has been abandoned here?
I think so.
Sure.
Make your search checks. Anybody that wants to do it?
I'm not particularly good at it. But...
Oh, jeez, that's a 2. That's not gonna do it.
14.
Ooh, 18.
Oh, that's very good.
As I poke gently through the rubble.
Jorgen's keeping watch. He's kind of paranoid right now.
None of you find anything of use. It pretty much is just junk and
Hmm.
rubble and crap.
Okay.
Okay.
But we feel pretty confident that there's just junk and rubble and crap.
You
So
feel very
that's something.
confident. So
All right.
you see doors here and here, right? And there's also a door here.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
then
door.
things
Yep,
past
open.
past this pillar. Yep, it's open down there.
Hmm.
Oh,
Maybe we should look down here first.
Is there anything carved in these pillars? Is there any decoration or?
Not that you can see, no. They're purely support.
who wants to go through doors first?
I'd kind of like to go southeast there and just
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
continue.
See if anything's gonna come up on us. If we can just
Yeah.
make sure
Okey-doke.
there's nothing down there, then we can check doors.
Let's do it.
So
we're
then
going
maybe
southeast.
the people that can see in the dark.
That'd be
Maybe
me.
want to okay, because then I mean Alaric could stay back just to kind of like keep the light back, so we don't alert anything, if you will.
Have we no light source with us?
I
oh,
gave,
I'm dark. Oh, Frankwid is dark vision. I keep forgetting. He said,
No,
but I
you're-
cast a
you're
light
good.
cantrip for
Half-elf.
somebody.
Yeah, for Alaric.
For Alaric, yeah.
Yep.
yeah, Frankwid will also go ahead too, as he's dark vision.
As well as I. So yeah, here we go. But Frankwin is a gentleman. He'll step in front of me. Oh my god.
You don't get very far when coming out of the darkness over here to the east, you see 4 zombies coming at you.
Whose stupid idea was this?
So that's not like they're quick or anything. You can easily get away at this point if you want. But they're like, oh, you people look delicious. Over here on the west, there are these 4 iron doors with like little grates in them,
Uh-oh.
almost like they're prison cells.
Okay.
All of them are closed.
Let's pick them off.
All right
Fair
then.
enough.
All right.
I mean, Jorgen will be in front when they get up close. Like if we have 2 pole arms, we'll pick them off at range, and then when they come up close, we'll try with the pole arms, and everybody else can join in.
Yeah, this is just battle after battle after battle. I'd forgotten about this part here.
Stacking up XP.
But yeah, you are. Yep, true enough.
Okay, I'm gonna-
21.
Oh, I want to try to turn undead. Do we need to roll initiative first?
Oh, go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your
And
roll.
then that'll make them more vulnerable to us. So let's see. As an action, I present my holy symbol and speak a prayer. Oh, God of the Dwarf Hills, smite these undead. Okay. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you. Are we 30 feet from them?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail their throw, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. So hopefully we
Okay.
kind of split their crew and half of them make
Got
it.
it. Got it.
Half of them don't.
What's your DC again,
Okay.
Jesker?
It's plus 6 with proficiency, right? So they need 14s.
Okay.
Okay.
They didn't get a 14. They're terrible. So they run away from you. They go back from whence they came, back into the
Okay.
darkness over here.
So should we take pot shots at them while they go away? And once they take damage, anyone
They'll-
takes damage, they'll turn around, but they won't
That's
all
right.
come at us at once.
I'd
Is
say
my
so.
thinking.
Or are they out of sight?
They're not quick. You've got time.
Hmm.
I'm not going to give you forever to talk about this, but like,
Yeah,
let's say
shoot
they got
them.
within about 15 feet of you. They now turn and go, "Ooh, we don't like this," and
Okay.
they're heading back. Let's say they're all approximately here.
Okay. Oh, you go on
Shoots
with our
them.
initiative roll then?
Shoots them
Yeah.
both.
Let me
Okay,
get your initiatives. Let me get your
Okay.
initiatives down. So, Alec, what's
Wait.
yours?
Oh, sorry,
25,
go ahead.
25.
20. You say 5 or 25?
25, 25.
25. Fracas, what's yours?
8.
8. Jorgen,
9.
9. Jesker,
5.
5. Brockwind,
21.
21. And these bastards, they're surprisingly faster than one of you.
But they're
Okay.
fleeing, right, at this point?
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what they're going to do on their turn is just
Mhm.
go farther. So, Alaric, take a shot.
Oh, dang it. I'm sorry. Yeah, just gonna get up close and then 10 with the short bow. That'll be a 14.
Yeah, you hit.
It's gonna be 8 hit points of damage.
Okay. So this one realizes it's not going to turn around. That's okay. You did how much point damage you said?
8.
Eight?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so I guess that's piercing. if
Okay.
that matters. And then Alaric's gonna just slowly kind of move down to behind this pillar and get closer for support.
Okay. So one zombie has had its fear of you broken, but it's not going to do anything about it. It can't do anything about it just yet. Frankwind,
Firebolt.
you want to do the same one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll do the same one.
Yeah, you should.
Oh Jesus, that is a 7.
You only need an 8 to hit.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Spend a luck.
I
Spend a
burn
luck.
luck.
Oh, sorry. Wrong game.
Ah.
You have -1 luck.
Jorgen.
Seeing that happen, Jorgen's gonna, let's see. If he can run within 10 feet of the one that just got damaged, he's gonna try and take some shots at that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so that's gonna be a 25.
Yeah, you
Nice.
barely got it.
Okay, and that's gonna be 13 points of damage.
It goes down.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. It might get back up. Let's see.
Oh, zombies.
Mhm.
Yeah, they could get back up.
They get knocked down and they get up again.
Well, you did
No,
how much
it-
damage to it?
13, 1-3.
Okay, actually, no, it doesn't get back up. You think you've eliminated it entirely.
Okay. And then I'm assuming there are none other within 10 feet of me.
No, you could get into it. You can get to another one within 10 feet.
Okay, then yeah, I will move to get within for another one, another attack.
Oh, this is a double glaive attack. Nice.
It's because of Polearm Master.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
It
awesome.
allows you for it.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I rolled a natural 20 on that one.
Oh, there you go.
So, oh great, I rolled a 1. So I'm going to double my 1 for a 2, and with my
2.
strength it's going to be a 6.
Okay.
So,
You did damage to it. You know, it hurt.
and now it is within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Fracas.
And I'll use my trident. Oh my god, my luck is suddenly shitty. 8!
That's good enough.
Oh, good.
These are only
Yeah.
zombies. You can hit them.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Roll your damage.
Oh, good. 10.
10 points. That's very good. You didn't knock it all the way down, but that you did a lot of damage to it.
Okay, good.
2 of the 4 zombies go farther away from you at their shambling pace, but the one that had its mind change turns and tries to hit one of you. I guess the closest is probably you, Fracas, so it's going to try and...
Great.
Jesus. Its arm falls off in the attempt.
So that was
Aw.
a natural one.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything at all. Jesker, you're up.
Okay, I've got my short crossbow. I mean, I'm assuming with those 2 engaged in combat with this one zombie that it's not a clear shot.
I mean, go ahead and take your shot. It's all right.
I mean, I could shoot at one of the other ones. Is what I'm saying.
If you want,
okay.
I will allow you to shoot.
Okay, I guess they have
into
long
combat.
weapons anyway, so that's good.
They
Okay,
do.
yeah, I will shoot the one they're engaged with, and it appears to be damn it, a 7.
A 7. Guys are rolling terrible.
Good luck.
This is great.
That's terrible. All right. Well, somehow you managed to miss. Alaric.
Dang. I'm going to move closer with the light. So that'll give, light's 30 feet?
Yeah,
that
I
be
can
able
I can
to
draw I can draw some more revelation for you.
I guess the question is, would that just allow me to be able to see another zombie running away?
You can see the zombies running away.
Okay. Because, yeah, if
You don't-
if we're
you don't- you
using
don't wanna-
light, I'm just
You don't want to
trying
go after the same one.
No, they got it. So then Alec's going to take a shot at just one of the fleeing ones with, what's that going to be at? One. Rolled a 13. Yeah, that's going to hit. It's going to be like a 19.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
Okay. So then that's going to be 6 hit points
my
of
God.
damage to one.
To a different one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, its mind
Right.
has been changed.
Okay. And then Alec's going to kind of step back if there's any movement left.
Yeah, go ahead. Frankwind,
Most damage 1. Firebolt.
do it.
That is a 14.
Yes, you got it.
Okay, and that is going to be some burning damage. It is 4 points of fire damage.
Oh, it doesn't like the fire, but it's not enough to take it down. Jorgen, there's not a whole lot left of this one. It lost an arm. It's been burned. It's been stabbed, but it's somehow still standing.
I rolled a 9, so that's a 15, so that's
That'll
going to hit.
Yep.
My minimum damage is 5, and that's an 8 hit points of damage for that.
Okay. It looks like that's going to knock it down. Let's see. But you know what? It looks like it's going to hold together.
Okay, another shot.
Yep.
So that's going to be for 10.
Okay.
And then that
Yeah, it
is
goes down now. Now it's
5 hit
down.
points of damage. Okay.
Now it goes down and stays down. Fracas, the one that you just stabbed has gone away, but there has been another one that's been activated from Alaric's attack. You could shift over there and go to attack it if you like, or do something else.
I might as well. Let's help out poor Alric a little.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh.
Okay, Kate. Yay. And then, boop. Oh, well, that's 5.
Okay,
Nice.
5. I mean, that hurts. As it, all points of damage work.
Okay.
All right, this zombie tries to go after Alaric, we'll say this time.
Alaric did try and jump back.
Oh, that's true. You did, but you did say you were moving away. Although it would get an attack of opportunity if you really did that.
I used a short bow to attack.
Oh, the short bow. Never mind. Then I guess who it's going to try and swipe at is
Jorgen's up if you wish.
no. It's gonna be Fracas.
Ta-da!
What's their bonus to hit with their undead hands? Does a 21 hit you, Fracas?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it bludgeons you with its undead fist
Okay.
for 4 points of damage.
Well, that's neato.
Jesker.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot at that one then.
Yeah, go ahead.
8! Ha! I bumped up from 7 to 8. Nice.
That hits.
Okay. And that is a D8 damage I've written down here,
Okay.
which will be a whopping 3.
All right. It's still standing.
Yeah, I figured.
Radiant damage, though.
No, this is a crossbow.
Just crossbow.
Oh, never mind.
I
Arrow.
burned my radiant spell already.
Alaric. Yeah, you killed a basilisk with that.
Hell yeah, it was worth it. I'm not saying it was bad.
So I guess Alaric's going to try and take out the one that people are thwomping on.
Yeah.
With short bow attack. Is somebody within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
Ooh, sneaky attack. Oh, great. So I rolled a 4. Let me run the numbers. So that's going to be 10.
Yeah, well, that hits. 10 hits.
All right. So that's going to be 9 of the regular. No, I'm sorry. 11 and 4 is 15.
Yeah, it goes down and is not going to get up again.
Okay.
There's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Kathunk, kathunk. Bronkwind. There's only one zombie left. It's gotten to about
Slowly
here.
getting away.
Yeah, it's slowly getting away. It's trying to run in the corner.
Firebolt.
Down that way.
Yeah, go ahead.
19.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Oh, nice. 7 points of burning damage.
Ouch. Yeah, okay. It's not like they're bright. You're just picking them off one by one, but they don't care. They're not thinking about it. So it turns around and is like, ugh. It starts to head back. Jorgen.
Closes ranks with this one. I'm going to get it within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
It will provoke an attack of opportunity within 10 feet of me, whatever you want to use that for.
Okay.
Rolled an 8, so yeah, 14 is going to hit.
Yep.
So that's going to be 8 hit points of damage.
Okay, still standing.
And that's going to be another 10 to hit for 5 hit points of damage.
Oh, it's still standing. You say it's going to
Okay.
get an attack of opportunity?
I will get an attack of... It is within my attack of opportunity reach. So however you want to do that. If it provokes an attack of opportunity, then I would get a chance to attack it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It doesn't get one on you.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Lefracus. You can move. There's only one zombie left that you know about, and it's deciding it better defend itself against this massive attack.
Great.
But it's not looking good. It's looking pretty bad.
Is anybody
Even
close
worse.
to it? Is anybody close to it?
Yeah, Jorgen is there. He's smacked it a couple times with his awesome glaive. He's
Alright.
nearly dispatched it, you think.
Yeah, I guess I better just move in with my trident and smack
go
at
for
him.
it. All these polearm people, more or less.
Fuck's sake. 7.
What?
A 7? Oh,
Welcome to the 7 Club.
that's not going to work.
Obviously.
All right. You are overconfident. All right, the zombie moves in to close with you, Jorgen. So if
Okay.
that provokes your attack of opportunity, take it.
Well, that's going to be 16. I'm sorry,
Yep.
14 to hit.
Yep.
That is 13 hit points of damage.
Oh, come on.
13. Wow, okay, it goes down and does not get up again.
All right.
I wanted to use this feat for a very long time.
That's a pretty good one. All right, that was... It's weird that the rats were the really challenging thing
Yeah.
here.
Well, there are lots of them.
Yeah.
There were lots of them.
I mean, Yeah.
And they rolled pretty good on their damage, apparently.
Yeah.
They did, actually, I will admit. Yeah, I had good rolls for them.
And plus we're level 1, so that's when you kill us.
That's true. That's true.
I am. I got killed by rats. That's a real Jenny move.
Yeah, we could tell Jenny proudly.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Well, she also got killed by rats.
She always gets killed by
Ooh.
rats.
Yeah.
Okay, I described that it looks like there's cells to the west. This other chamber that you entered where the zombies kind of ran back into,
Yeah.
it looks like it was once a torture chamber.
Sure does.
It is covered with dust and dirt, cobwebs. There are some skeletons. What's interesting is that, yeah, there's lots of dust, dirt, and cobwebs, but at least a couple of these instruments, the rack in particular, it's not covered in dust.
Uh-oh.
I got to take a look at that.
Is there actually somebody on the rack, as it looks like in the image?
There are
The remains?
the remains here. Would you do an investigation check on those remains?
Could I do a medicine check?
Medicine sounds fine. A 10. What you can say about it is that this is not an old corpse. Like it hasn't been here that long.
Hmm.
Not
Oh,
years
and
and years ago. Not even weeks ago. It's fresher
Okay.
than that.
Are we saying human, most likely?
Human.
Human for sure? Okay. Somebody else can feel free. I was just looking for cause of death and time of death, so I figured out what I can. If somebody wants to search it more carefully with investigation.
You can say pretty definitively it's in within the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Jeez.
In fact, it looks like if you do a perception check now for me, let me see what you get for that.
Okay. That would be +4 then.
So you're checking the instrument itself outside of the body. Like you looked at the body, you're like,
Yeah.
that's not very old. So what else is here? Oh,
6.
you don't see anything. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's all you need to. You've investigated enough. You figured it
Yeah.
out.
Unless somebody wants to take a closer look, I'm stumped.
Yeah.
It looks like
Well,
you died on the rack.
Franklin wanted
or
to
they.
take a look at the
Okay.
rack itself, the newer one.
Sure. Yep.
And oh, jeez, never mind. Man, yeah, it's 6.
Oh yeah. You know everything you need to know.
Mhm.
And
Okay,
can we
well,
check
nothing.
the cells?
Yeah, let's go check the cells.
Mhm.
Let's start from the bottom one up.
Do we know who this person is that's on the rack? That only died in the last couple weeks, maybe? Is that important?
I'm assuming it's a villager, but I don't know. We're new here, so I don't know.
If they had clothes or items on them, there's nothing there. So like this is a naked corpse.
Hmm.
Okay.
Just went NC-17.
Okie doke.
Mm.
All right, so
he-
I guess we check out the prison cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we
Okay.
start with the bottom one?
Sure.
Yeah, let's just peek
Why
in and
not?
see what we can see.
You want to just like
Oh, yeah. Can Frankman look through the? You said there's grills on them.
yeah.
Yeah, Frankman has dark vision, so he'll take a peek through the grills.
We're
Yeah,
just
let me-
at distance. I have to admit
In this one down here, you see huddled way in the corner. I mean, maybe sleeping. I don't know, but like a disheveled humanoid, probably human. Like just its back is facing you. It's just curled up on its butt and over its knees.
Assume this is locked.
Well, you haven't tried it.
No.
Frankman will rap at the door loudly
Okay.
and look for any kind of reaction
Yeah.
from the
It slowly gets up and turns. It's a zombie, and it comes towards the door.
All right, let's try the next door.
The next one. You don't see anything.
Should we try the next one?
Yeah, let's make our way across until we
Do
see,
you mind if
unless we see
Frankman
something
keeps doing
interesting.
the looking?
Sure.
He's got
He's got
his-
night
Okay.
vision
Yeah, this one.
or dark vision.
You see laid out on its stomach, either a corpse or a very disheveled human in this one here on the ground.
Knock
Next one.
again.
Yeah, okay. He raps loudly.
Okay.
My
It
name
slowly
is
rolls over
Frank-
and tries to get up, and it's a zombie.
Okay, then.
Next one.
You see sitting in the corner a humanoid, disheveled.
I rap loudly.
It pokes its head up. It looks like it's undead.
Ooh.
Okay, the last door.
Duck, duck, zombie.
You don't see anything.
Okay, can we try the door?
Which one? This one right here?
The one where I'm at.
The last one that appears
The one
empty.
farthest north? Yeah. Do you want to try and open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can open the door. Okay, you open the door.
Invisible zombie.
Gelatinous cube.
Can you give me a perception check?
Oh, God.
Ooh.
No. 5.
5? Yeah, you don't notice anything. What you don't notice is
Giant spider.
is the swipe of a zombie arm that was hidden behind the door. You
Mm.
opened it and it swung and tries to hit you.
Gygax!
It does not manage to hit you. But now
Alright.
we are at initiative as it swings into view for the rest of you to see.
Oh, you kidding me? We're taking on an arm. I apologize in advance, people.
Oh,
Oh
have
my
fun.
God! I 6. It's
8.
Plus one.
I got an 11 and a 3.
Ooh, 18.
wow.
There you go.
I like the names on this party. Frankwund and Fracas, Jorgen and Jesker, Alaric.
Right.
Okay, Frankwind 6.
You're slower than a zombie. What's wrong with
Oh
you?
yeah.
You're really didn't notice it, and you're slow. Jesker, go.
3 shots at it. Okay, I'm not going to try to turn it. I've got my crossbow at the ready, so can I get a shot at it as it's lunging out the door
That's
without
exactly what I'm
endangering
talking about.
Frankwin? Okay. For 14.
14, yeah, you hit. Yep.
Thunk for 2 points of
2.
damage.
That doesn't do very much damage to
I
it.
shoot the zombie's pinky off.
Yeah.
Is that with your dex mod?
You know, for what it's worth, this
Do I add-
zombie is still
Wait, do you have dex mod to damage for
depends on what you do. What are you shooting with?
just a crossbow? I didn't.
Yeah, you can add your dex mod
Oh,
to that.
so that brings it up to a 3, my friend.
Very good.
Shave it
It's
down.
dead. It's dead.
That did it.
Yeah, that did it. What you can tell, it's weird to say this, but like this appears to be a healthier zombie than the 4 that you fought earlier. But it's still human. Still was once human.
A more recent one.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit beefier. Alaric.
So I guess if Jesker's close enough for it, Alaric's going to kind of move to a point where they could kind of like use the crossbow.
Go ahead.
Shoots we're going to use the hand crossbow on this one. And so that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yep.
And then that's going to be max damage of 10.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
because that's 10 and another 6, so 16 because of sneak attack.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow. Okay, yeah, that does a lot of damage to it. It is still put together though.
Okay.
Fracas.
I think I want to throw a javelin at it because I'm tired of getting hit. I
Yeah,
only
go
got
ahead.
hit once, but I already don't like it.
You already don't like it, right? Yeah, go ahead.
So
Point of the tank, especially if your AC is 20.
let's see. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 5.
Five.
Yes.
What did you roll on your d20?
A 1.
Oh, a 1. That's important to know.
Yes.
That's actually a critical failure. So you're just so you're like, I don't want to go fight this. I'm going to use my javelin. You drop all of your javelins. They all like go. You just kind of scatter them all as you're trying to pull even one out.
Great. Okay.
All right,
And-
the zombie.
okay.
Yeah, that's your turn. Yep. You've clumsily dropped all of your javelins.
Great. Thanks. Good to know.
All right, the zombie. I guess Frankwin is still the closest, so it's going to try and get you. It's not going to. It failed, but it tried. Frankwin,
All right. Burn it.
burn it. It is pretty heavily damaged, but it's still put together.
12. Does a 12 hit it?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay. Good. That is good. Just 3 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. Yep. It's still unalive. Jorgen,
Jorgen's coming in for trying to take it down.
do it.
All right, so I rolled an 18. That was
Yep.
going to hit. So that's 12 hit points of damage on that.
Ouch! Down it goes. Let's see if it gets up. It does not. You have dispatched it once
Jesus.
I'm
again.
going to just take my extra attack to just make sure that it's going to stay down.
Sure.
At the other end of the glaive. And just
Go right
down,
ahead.
Down.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll?
Well,
14. 14.
yeah, it worked.
Okay.
It absolutely worked. Complete success, one might say.
Excellent.
there a treasure chest in here?
Is there anything here? So you go and like scour around. Would you do a search check? You can scour around
Okay, so perception.
the cell. Perception. Yes. Sorry, I keep using old terminology.
Oh, for God's sake, 5.
You know what? It's a prison cell, and there was an awful zombie that was here.
Well, there's one other supposedly empty cell. I don't know if we want to try it, or
Nah.
I don't want to try it either because I just think it's gonna be another trap. We could either do this door up to the north, or we could try these 2 doors in the west.
How about the west doors? I'm
Yeah.
curious about those.
Okay. Which one do you want to try first?
That
The south
the
one?
lower one.
South one. Okay. You gonna do anything? Or you just gonna open it right up?
Do we
Oh,
need to check for traps?
yeah,
That's what I'm asking. I'm
what
I'm
kind of-
asking exactly that kind of thing.
What kind of door is it?
It's wood. It's wood.
Mm.
It's older and it's slightly warped, but
But it's a solid door.
solid
No
door. Yeah.
bars or anything in it.
No. It's not. Doesn't seem to be locked.
A knock again, Franklin?
You
You don't have to knock.
I guess Frank, because does anyone want to listen at the door? Who's got a better perception than Frankwin's, which is
Yeah, I don't have very good perception either.
Fuck it. I'll listen at the door.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Damn right, I don't hear anything because I rolled a 1. Okay. Frankwin will open the door.
Okay.
Why is the wizard lead doing that?
I was going
second
to do
point
it,
here?
but my mic died. I was going to go. up and listen.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Our wizard
Okay.
goes on point because.
Well, it's 15. I'll be there
Okay.
with you. I'll roll a 15 to
All
listen.
right.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. So
Okay.
then he's gonna, push,
Yeah.
Franklin
wizard-
back.
Frankwin kicks in the door.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the fun thing about this. All of these other doors you've ever opened anywhere, upstairs, and even downstairs, there's like they squeak a little bit. There's a bit of resistance. They're just not used that often.
Oh, why did I kick it?
This door opens easily
Oh.
Hmm.
and does
Oh.
not squeak.
Mm.
And we see.
You
Oh.
see all kinds of stuff. There are more than 24 shields. There are at least a dozen suits of leather armor. There are a bunch of barrels. There's no dust in here. This room is clean and maintained.
And
Uh-oh.
no other doors.
Not that you can see, just the one you came in.
Anybody want a shield?
Have one.
I guess Alaric's gonna take the time to see if any of the leather is studded leather.
No, it's just regular leather.
Copy.
But it's not like any of the shields or the armor is fancy, but they are serviceable. They are in good shape. They're not old. They're recent.
Hmm.
They're all of recent vintage.
That's meaningful. Like somebody's equipping a squad
army.
of troops here. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a second. What kind of army?
Like human-sized stuff?
No, but I mean humans or not?
All of this is human-sized.
Or
For the
I
weapons.
know, but I mean humans or zombies.
we don't know.
Oh yeah.
See?
But none of the zombies had anything on them, though.
Mhm.
Does anyone,
Not the
Does
ones.
it
Not
mean-
the ones you've encountered. Yeah.
anyone want to check the barrels?
Sure. Let's listen to some of the barrels, like knock on them, or maybe lift the top on some of them.
You'd have to tap the barrels to find out what's in them.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, I tap on one.
I mean, either tap or like pull the lid off, or you know what I mean. Like they're barrels. You have to kind of
Yeah.
Well,
cast. You have to break it open somehow.
Jorgen's gonna push one to see if it's like liquid, like if it kind of sloshes back or
Sauces,
not.
yeah.
Oh well, it's heavy, right?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well,
If you test all of the barrels and casks, they're all heavy, so they're full.
all right. Well, I mean, do
Like-
we want to take the time?
I don't know. It could be liquid. It could be black powder, like gunpowder. It could be.
Black powder, but you never know. That would be great.
Do we want to put a pin in this and look at the room to the north, and then
Yeah.
decide what we want to do about
Yeah.
all this gear?
Yeah, that's a good
Like
idea.
we might want to sabotage it all, or
Mhm.
carry it back and sell it.
That's a possibility.
Okay.
So then we want to go up to this guy.
This door looks very similar to the one that you just opened.
Okay.
Open it.
Let's just get some people ranged ready, and I'll open it quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fracas, just be ready to follow me in.
Yes, sir.
As before, it just opens
Great.
easily. And here, it's an armory. You don't know how many dozens of spears there are. There might be a dozen glaives or so. There are at least half a dozen guillarms, so like a bunch of pole arms.
Yep.
There are a handful of battle axes. There are, and I can't emphasize this enough, dozens of capes
Cakes?
that are capes, C-A-P-E-S, capes.
Oh.
Dozens of them, neatly folded, stacked in heaps. And if you pull one of them up,
And I
they're sewed into it as a badge on the back is a yellow eye of fire.
Oh no.
do we recognize that as a Temple of Elemental Evil sign?
You don't. You don't know what that means. There are also more containers of provisions, like a few more barrels, like you found in the previous room. There's a crate. You open it up, more than 100 arrows. You open up another crate, 200 crossbow bolts, 300 crossbow bolts.
Can I make a history or insight roll to see if I recognize that symbol or no? Or
Why don't you do it?
would it be religion?
Why don't you do a history or religion check? Your choice. Well, actually, you know what? It's got to be history in this case.
Okay. Then the roll actually is the same for me.
Okay.
So, and intelligence is not great, but I have proficiency, so +3. Damn it.
Nice.
That's a 4.
A
It's a
4.
natural 1.
Yeah, you don't. Well, for skill checks,
Yeah,
ones
I
or
know.
20s don't really do anything special. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, you just don't know what it is. Yeah, you don't know what that means.
It's gibberish.
And again, like the armor, it's hard to say if these are like new, but they're clean. They're in good shape. All the weapons are serviceable. The arrows are all straight. The blades on the pole arms are sharp.
There's no splint mail, is there?
No, there's no armor here.
Well,
Oh,
this
okay.
clearly is not an abandoned moat house.
No. This would be of great interest to the people building the keep back in Hommlet who felt very certain that there's nothing going on at the moat house of interest or raiding parties.
Do we want to burn it?
No.
I think we should bring back some of these cloaks as evidence
Yes.
for them.
I
How
say we
about
take some of these capes.
all of
and-
us take a cape, I think.
Yes,
Mm.
because I
Well,
would.
I'll take
we-
one and then an extra one, yeah, because
Well,
we
we
could
should
disguise
either-
ourselves.
We could also disguise ourselves with them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What I was thinking too is we'll disguise ourselves with them at least. We've
Let's
got
take
that.
a couple. Let's take a couple of capes each.
Is there a super long cape for me?
They're all the same size.
Ugh. Okay, fine. Let's
So
see.
somebody's putting an army together in
Hmm.
this abandoned moat house. That's not good.
I think they're trying to put it together with zombies.
Oh, this might be
There's
different.
no sense in me making an Arcana roll on this eyeball thing, is there?
No, history is going to be what you want.
It would be history.
All right, I'm going to give you a guidance cantrip, which, stand by,
It should
going to
be
give you a plus on the roll.
D40 roll.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, plus a D4 to your skill roll.
So make your normal skill roll, and then also add a d4 to that total when you make your check.
That is a 10.
A 10? That's not good enough. Yeah. Does anybody want to pursue the Fracas's hypothesis that zombies are involved in this in some way?
No, this looks like it's
It's
too
something.
new and shiny for zombies.
Mhm.
It's an army of.
I mean, it depends on who it is putting it together. Maybe they have a lot of money.
Not that many zombies. You'd need a lot of wizards.
I mean, I could
Or-
see both.
I guess
Why
I
not?
wouldn't know.
Why not both, though? I think it is a little much for it to be just zombies, but I mean, it could be a sort of combined zombie-human army.
Should
of
we
doom.
head back to Hommlet?
I think so. We are running low on spells. Yeah,
Do we want
and we
to?
could warn them
camp?
of this.
Do we want to camp here again, or maybe camp in the woods?
What haven't we looked at yet here?
There's a door to the north that we haven't gone.
Door to the north,
Yeah.
4 prison cells.
Oh, I think we get the gist of the prison cells.
It isn't like, you spent the night, right, to
Mhm.
recover, and it's taken us an hour and a half of playtime, but like And honestly, hasn't been much longer than an hour and a half of real time either,
Mhm.
right? It's the morning still.
Oh, I
So
see.
you can easily hustle your way back to Hommlet and get there, early to mid afternoon.
I say we cut our losses and we head back to Hommlet.
Yeah.
Although,
Well, then, let's grab some samples of the weaponry they're building up to as
Yeah.
evidence.
yeah, I was just gonna say Franklin would like to take like half a dozen of these arrows.
Sure. There's more than 100. You can easily
Mhm.
take 6.
I'll just take 6.
Oop.
Mm,
Jorgen's gonna just take a quick look at one of the barrels, see if he can pry it
Yeah.
off the top.
Yeah, you want to pry the top off of one?
Yeah, we'll just go with the bottom. Right.
Okay. The one you're opening has salted meat in it.
Okay.
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 And we're gonna
So-
just go ahead and leave the one door unexplored.
I think, unless people want to check it out before we go.
Well, do we want to just take a listen to it?
Sure.
Okay.
And see
always
what the door
works.
looks like.
Yeah, does it
Yep.
look as used as the ones we just went through?
Yes, it's also heavily barred. It's a reinforced
Oh.
door.
Hmm.
Here, Franklin will have a listen. 20. That's a nat 20, 23.
What sound do 5 dragons make?
23. That's very good. Yeah, so this is a big, thick, heavy door, but you manage to hear through it like something's moving there. Something large.
Yeah, fuck that. We're going back to Hommlet.
I suspect that's another long fight ahead of us.
Yes,
Is
Quite
that
I
door.
think
possibly.
it's not a pony or
Yeah. It turns out it's a horse who will love you forever.
a zombie
Aw.
rhinoceros. Actually, a
Okay.
zombie rhinoceros would be cool. Yeah, I say we go back to Hommlet. It's daylight.
I think so, yeah. Let's close these doors back up so it's not as obvious that we've been through them.
Good point. I'm going to grant your character, Rob, a point of inspiration because that was very clever.
Hmm. Well, I don't think it was that
Wasn't
clever.
that clever.
Also,
Well-
we'll wipe down our prints too.
Just
What I
take
mean
it.
is,
I'll take it,
yeah,
yeah.
clever enough that it will
Hmm.
that's going to have a bearing on what happens next. So
Okay.
very good.
Mm.
Cool.
Okie doke.